It's time for another episode in the villa, and today we're going to be building our farms. But first of all, I had to configure the storage system, otherwise the farms wouldn't have worked. And as you can see behind me, I already made that. Not every single slot of this 22 modules storage system is filled, because I haven't decided yet which of the farms I'm going to build, except those ones whose items I already registered in the storage system, like melon and pumpkin farm, seeds from a wheat farm, eggs, and stuff like that. Well, I just realized we could have built the farms and it would have automatically sorted itself and initialized the storage system. Why that's just coming to my mind right now after I almost finished up all of the modules. I don't know. So let's build first our melon and pumpkin farm. I'm going to use a design by Mango. Link to it will be down in the description. And after we're going to build a wheat and beetroot farm, a carrot and potato farm, a sugarcane farm. Yeah, I won't build a zerotick farm for sugarcane and bamboo, because they're going to break in 1.16. And then also a cow and pig and chicken farm. And an egg farm, of course. We do need that for some things. Potentially I will build a witch farm, but not a real witch farm, but one with spawners or command blocks. Because, yes, we're playing in a flattened world, so yeah, it's difficult to find witch hut because, yeah, it didn't spawn. You might have also noticed that I was recording these things before I recorded the intro, and I also was using the wrong skin. And now comes the more interesting part for me. I just have to build the receiver station, which is mainly just which I will actually build up, because then I do not have to transport the items up that high, but still I do have to transport them up, because yeah, most of the farms will be down here. And yeah, that's actually the whole farm. It won't be that efficient, but yeah, it still produces a whole ton of pumpkins and melon slices, I mean. And even if I do that, random tick speed, and then set it to like 3000, then my game will start to crash. This would produce so much that the PC would even start to crash. And that's normal speed now. I know it's very annoying sound, but that's why I built it so deep underneath the ground. And somehow this thing has managed to pop out here. Yeah, and even here. Well, that's an issue. So I have to slab everything here. It's the next day in real life, and the farm is finished. I also AFK'd it for about an hour, with random tick speed on around 12. Yeah, that's how much my storage system can actually handle. The farm can actually handle, because it's only a once hopper speed minecart unloader here. I also installed a non-off switch, because we don't want to lag out the world again. And so it's my task to now build another farm. We're going to use again a little mango design for a carrot, wheat, beetroot, and carrot farm. So let's do it. Yeah, I actually had to rebuild this farm because the other one hasn't worked as it should. I don't know if this one will, or if it's just not working again. Is there something laying on the ground? I don't think so. We will see if it's working. It has finally happened. I upgraded to 1.15 because I yesterday found that there is actually an optified version for 1.15, which I have known. And there is a replay mod version for 1.15, and there is also Verlated for 1.15, which means I'm playing now on 1.15 and I can use honey blocks and stuff like that, all the bug fixes and stuff. I'm very excited for that. But there's also a problem. My replay mod footage hasn't been saved correctly, so there won't be a time lapse in this episode. And I'm also struggling with the mob spawners here. I just can't figure out how to make these correctly, but I tried to. I've made quite a genius move because I coupled this thing together with the storage system, the meat farm, I mean. And so you can start it off now. And then the system is starting, it should blink the lamp. And sometime soon it should switch to system is running. And soon, yes, now it has switched to system is running. And here I made the AFK spot for the meat farm, which then will activate all of those. You can see, as you can see here, here are all of our dudes. I'm actually forgot the string. The farms are pretty much done now, and I'm going to AFK for about a half an hour or an hour, I'm not sure. And we will see what we get. I stopped the AFK session, and I already flew a little bit around, and I saw once this system emptying, and what a special thing. We can see now all the meat coming in here. I know it's a non-vegetarian zone, so vegetarians just skip this. It's not so many things actually. Ah, there are coming some. There we go. Perfectly. And here we still have some problems. Potentially I do have to change something with the villagers and so. But these two farms are working perfectly. As you can see. We every so often, like every minute or so, the items get collected, which is quite good. And the next thing I'm going to build is our sugarcane and bamboo farm on top of this thing here. It's quite small, just rails on top of redstone blocks on top of these blocks, then rails, then sugarcane, and then whatever sand or dirt, and then on top leaves, and then flying machines which crush all the things away. That's it. It's quite easy. So I set redstone blocks, then I placed some rails and fixed them. Then I placed a bunch of dirt. Hello! Placed a lot of quartz blocks. I've recognized that there is a problem with the melon and pumpkin farm. Watched the minecart arriving. I flooded the water containers, planted a bunch of sugarcane, and realized that there is no light. So I built up the walls out of sea lanterns and planted the crop. And realized that I'm stupid. I changed something and then I just placed more water. And then I planted bamboo. And then I placed leaves in the middle over the water. And then I started building up the flying machines. I installed the control technique and I'm building the redstone line to the 5 minutes timer. I'm going to AFK for a bit now again, to test out all of the farms. Potentially, if the replay mod works as it should, you will see a short time lapse of all the farms in action. I also set the running tick speed to 25, so we have a little bit more stuff we can get in this short amount of time of like a half an hour or an hour. It's now almost 2 hours later since I started with AFKing, and we'll check out what we got and if any of the system has broken. We will see. As you can see here, all of these farms haven't worked quite well. The villagers have been totally overused. They haven't been able to keep up at all. But as you can see, we finally get some wheat. And finally some beetroot. And also potatoes. Yep, some potatoes are here. And also some carrots, I believe. Yep. This farm has... Holy moly. Ah. We had a whole bunch of loss here. All the hoppers have backlogged. Because of my stupidness. So now check on the other farms. As it seems like it has just fired. Yep. And it's completely full. Okay. Random tick speed set to 3, that's normal. And also this farm here should potentially have not backlog. Because yeah, it's not so powerful as I would have hoped. Like this one is very powerful with random tick speed on higher level. And so it's so powerful that the pickup system is not capable of running at this speed. I hope this thing has been mowed perfectly. Well, yeah, that's not much. We don't know. And I think this thing here... Oh, this was running? Oh. I just helped this farm a little bit, and you can see it's working in full action. Wow. Boom, everything gets cooked perfectly. And so this is it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did so, and make sure to subscribe to get notified about my newest videos. Until next time, goodbye!